Hello YouTube land, it's Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter. It is Monday, May 27th. Hopefully all of my American friends and have enjoyed the Memorial Day long weekend. I'm sure the weather's been cooperating and I'm sure you guys all got in the garden. I did a lot of gardening. Saturday was not that great. And Sunday was great, did a lot of gardening. We actually had no internet. And since we are on something called, through our service provider, it provides something called Ignite, which means all of our services are over Wi-Fi. So that means I had no TV, no internet, nothing. So I couldn't watch any YouTube. And up here in Canada, I mean, I could have used my phone, the data on my phone, but up here in Canada, that is very, very expensive. I know that quite a few Americans watch shows and stream things on their phones, but up here, unless you have Wi-Fi, it's very expensive. Just to give you an example, we're on a family sharing plan and there's 4 phones on there. So the first phone pays $110 a month. And then every other phone pays $55. Now there's taxes on top of that. And we share 8 gigs between the 4 of us. So essentially each one of us gets 2 gigs a month. And I know quite a few Americans don't pay nearly that much and they have unlimited. So anyway, don't get me started on that. All that to say that I ended up getting a lot of gardening done and housework, and it was just my son and I, my youngest son and I, and he had no internet, no, nothing. He decided to clean his room, even his closet. He went through every stitch of clothing, everything, got rid of things that he no longer wears or doesn't like or doesn't fit. But yeah, so boredom was very productive in this house this weekend. We only got the internet back today, but I spent the day in the garden today. I went to the garden center, got my tomatoes, planted that, did a lot of weeding. I mean, I started at like 9 a.m., didn't finish till like 4:30. And yeah, enjoyed every minute of it, but I am tired. These muscles have not been used all winter. So anyway, enough babbling. The couple of reasons why I'm doing this tonight. First thing, I did draw 5 winners last video, and 2 of the 5 have not contacted me yet. Jersey Girl Crafts Mary Beth and Eternal Arts and Crafts. If you two can call, send me an email, crochet2018@rogers.com. Eternal Arts and Crafts, I just need your Ravelry name. And Jersey Girl Crafts Mary Beth, I need to know where you want me to ship your winnings. I'm gonna leave it open for 1 more week, and then after that, that's 2 weeks. I did send messages on the comments. And this is the second video that I'm posting the names, so hopefully they'll get in touch with me. If they do not, I will leave it open for 1 more week and then draw again. Okay, the other thing, a couple of other things. So I'm gonna show you my acquisition. Now, I don't go on Facebook very much. Don't go do Facebook very much. Instagram maybe a little more, but even that I don't do much. But my friend is she loves Facebook Marketplace. She has outfitted a lot of her house with Facebook Marketplace. Anyway, I was talking to her and she says, yeah, yarn comes up all the time. I said, okay, well, if you come across a good deal, let me know. The next day, she sent me a picture of this lady, and she's like lives in the same town as my friend. And it was $10, and it was this bag of yarn. Now it's not all the same, so I ended up getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeins. Okay, no, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4 skeins of this Mary Maxim Mellow Spun. It's a soft sport DK. And 100% acrylic, and the colorway is Light Willow. 4 full. And then 1 full plus a partial of this naturallycaron.com. I don't know how old that is, but never heard of that. That's really kind of be old, right? And the colorway is Green Sheen. Okay, so 1 full skein of that and partial of that. And then the Peyton's Canadiana in fresh. The color is fresh, so it's got like the same green in here that these are. So all this, 10 bucks, no shipping, no tax, no nothing. Some lady that lives in her town is just destashing, and so 10 bucks. I think I can make something pretty decent with this for 10 bucks. I'm pretty happy with it. And it smells so good. Like sometimes you get a little leery because you don't know, you know, people can get, what do they call that? Nose blind to their own scents, or the scents in their house. So you get kind of leery, but this was a great bargain. So I told my friend that if this lady, to tell her that if she wants to get rid of any more, to let me know. I'm always up for that. Okay, so that's an acquisition. The other things is going to be part acquisition and part talking about the Sprawl KAL. That is coming up to an end really soon. The random picks will happen on June 1st. I can't tell you exactly what time. It depends on what time I wake up. But, and I want to tell you what, I will be picking 2 winners, from one from the FO thread and one from the chatter thread. And Karen will be picking one from the Instagram thread. So each winner will get one of these Karen big cakes. And I hear that they're on clearance. I was just watching Rose from Rose Likes Crochet, and she said that they were on clearance. She picked the exact same color. I'm like, when I bought this, it was on full price. Yeesh. I think they were like $11.99 or $9.99. It's 300 grams or 10.5 ounces, 603 yards. It is a number 4 medium, and the colorway is Jordan Almonds. Really pretty, and I thought spring colors. So each winner will get one of these, and each winner will also get a pattern. Laurel at the Dabbling Hook has donated any one of her patterns to the winner. The winner of the FO thread will get any one of the Dabbling Hook's patterns. Thank you, Laurel. That was extremely kind. So the winner of the FO thread can choose any one of Laurel's patterns, along with this cake of yarn that I will send. And the winner of the chatter thread will get, okay, so for the Instagram, Angelia has donated her pattern, which we'll talk about in a minute. But again, that's through Karen. So thank you, Angelia, as well. So I wanted to keep it kind of even, and I didn't have any other designers donating. So what I'm going to do is, for the chatter thread, I'm going to pick another one of my favorite designers, and the winner of the chatter thread can pick any one of her designs, and that would be Hannah at the Cozy Cottage Crochet. Any one of, she has a brand new pattern. I haven't even got it for myself yet. I've been so busy. Anyway, so winner of the chatter thread will get any one of Hannah's patterns. I will purchase that for the winner. And on top of the yarn and the pattern, a wonderful podcaster named Jennifer from Jenn's Crafty World. Oh, I hope to God I got that right. Jenn's Crafty, I'm pretty sure that's right. Anyway, she's a fellow Canadian and we've kind of bonded. I wish she lived closer. But one of these days I'm gonna have to make a trip out to where she is. She's, I would say, about 3.5 hours away from me. One of these days, Jen, one of these days. Anyway, she volunteered to make a bag, a little project bag for each winner. She didn't, and so she said to me, I'm just gonna make a few and I'll send it to you. Well, she didn't just make 3, because essentially it's three people winning. She made, wait, hold on a second. 3, 6. She made 8 bags. 8 bags. Now, she said that I could keep one, and Karen can keep one, and Karen will give one away. I've already shipped that off. I'm not going to show you all the bags. Well, might as well show you. Well, I've picked 2 that are going to be for the winners of the chatter thread and the FO thread. But I'm going to show you all of them in case you don't like the ones that I chose. You can choose one of the other ones. So the 2 that I've chosen, one is the Maple Leaf. Hello! I love them. Look at these. They are a perfect size. Actually, I think I showed one that Claudia made me, and Jane. I purchased one from Jane. Same size. I use it all the time because I like to have more than one project, but I want them all to fit in one bigger bag so I can just take the bag and go. And this is perfect. So anyway, these are all box bottom. And this one, actually they're both lined with the Maple Leaf. Look how cute, and it cinches. Oh my God, I love it, I love it, I love it. But, and this one has a red bottom and this one has a gingham bottom. So, but I understand that, you know, might be someone who doesn't like Canadiana. So these would be my 2 choices. But if you really, really are against the Maple Leaf, you can choose one of the other 4. So, oh, you wait until you see the ones that Karen chose for her winner. Oh, you're gonna die. So this one is got a beautiful blue and pink flowers, but it's also got hummingbird. Where is it? Hold on. Hummingbirds. See right there? And then right there, close to my heart. So that, and it's got a gingham, pink gingham inside. Okay. The other one has got owls, and it's got a turquoise kind of curly Q, and inside is like a, I'm not sure what pattern this is, but it's like, from far away it looks like gingham, but close up it doesn't. Okay, so and then there's the little owls on there. How cute is that? So if you don't, yeah, so if the person who does not want the Maple Leaf, don't know why you wouldn't, all these will be for future giveaways. I'm gonna keep one, and then this one this one's probably one of my favorites because it's got that vintage vibe to it. And I don't know if it's the fabric or her combination of the fabrics that's giving me that vintage. You know, I just love it. So it's got, it looks like peonies, or maybe even, yeah, I think they're peonies. And then it's got this little flower, green flower print, but it's got pink gingham inside. I love it. It is so vintage. You know, funny thing is, I would wear a dress like this. Anyway, and then the last one, I don't know why, but this one I think is slightly bigger. Yeah, it's slightly bigger. And it's got like a blue fabric with, I know it looks like snowflakes, but it's actually flowers. And it's got the red flowers on top, and then it's got red and white gingham. So, like I said, you got 4 other ones if you do not want these. But these are the ones that I'm putting up. So, like I said, oh, excuse me. Each winner will get the skein of yarn, a bag, and a pattern. And what I wanted to show you was how talented this Jennifer is. So first of all, somewhere here I'm gonna put in a picture of when I opened the package, what it looked like. Okay, so I think she's the same Jennifer I did the 12 days of Christmas with, and I was embarrassed because I just wrap, like put in a box and off it goes. She took the time to wrap everything so beautifully, and she put so much thought. So I opened up the bag, and I'll show you a picture. But inside was all these cutouts of these beautiful, beautiful butterflies. Like tons of them. They're just, oops, all over. No, doggy, no, you can't eat that. So, like, it was so pretty, and like I said, I'll put a picture of it here somewhere. Thank you, Jen. That was, oh, the other thing I wanted to, so a little while ago, it was Jen's birthday in April, and I just sent her an itty bitty gift, because she's one of my favorite people. And as a thank you, she sent me back a stitch marker, and I thought, oh, it's so cute. It is a piece of cake, okay? I much later realized that she made this. She made this little piece of cake. Look at this. Look at the workmanship on this. So, you know, it was great to get a stitch marker from her, but now that I know it's handmade, I'm like, what? Anyway, I loved it. Thought it was great. So I just wanted to show you her talent. If you don't know who Jenn is, she does crochet. I think she tried her hand at knitting, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think she gave up. And she does also cross stitching a lot. So she does floss tubes. She's doing floss tubes. She sews. She does it all, and she does it all with such finesse. Like, she's one of those people, I mean, she's younger than I am, but she's one of those people I want to be when I grow up. She is yet younger than me. Okay, so we've covered the winners, we've covered what I've done on the weekend, we've covered my acquisitions, the Sprawl KAL winnings. All right, now I'm going to show you what I have finished since my last podcast. The first thing, I mean, if you all remember, Bowser, Angelia's little lovey. And you all know that I'm not a big amigurumi fan because I suck at it. But I finished it. I finished Bowser. Now, the funny thing is, this was actually quite easy. There's really all you have to do is sew on the ears. That's it. Oh, actually, sorry, the arms too. But it really was very, very, very easy. I thoroughly enjoyed making the head. And of course, the lovey. I mean, the lovey part, it's just a granny square. It's awesome. I think she did a great job in the tutorial. It's very well written. Yeah, it comes with a little story, and I love it. I love it. Funny thing is, I'm thinking, oh, I'm just doing this because of Angelia, because I love Angelia. What am I going to do with this thing? And wouldn't you know it, that I just, a couple of days ago, reconnected with my old piano teacher. Okay, let me clarify that. She's not old. She's actually very young. She's in her early 20s. And she was trying to teach this old bag how to play piano. And then, you know, she got married and, you know, went to the wedding, and things just, you know, her life took off, and I stopped taking piano lessons. And we kind of just like lost touch. And then just a couple of days ago, we reconnected. She's pregnant. She's gonna have a baby like real soon. And guess what? Guess who Bowser is gonna go home with her? Because I don't have anybody else that would appreciate Bowser. So yeah, it's funny how the cosmos work, you know? Like I'm sitting there thinking, oh, why am I making this? I'm only making this for Angelia, and then boom, the cosmos send me a pregnant woman back into my life. It's funny how that works. Anyway, so done. If you don't know Angelia, go check her out, and you should check out the pattern too. It is a paid for. This one was gifted to me, so but I know it is a paid for pattern. But yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. I might actually make a couple more. This one to me, I don't know why, this one looks masculine. I'm gonna have to try to make a more feminine one. I don't actually know what my friend is having, but we're gonna get together on Wednesday for lunch. So yeah, it's amazing what the cosmos do. All right, the other thing that I've made is I have oh, hold on a second. I'm gonna be right back. I want to show you something. All right, I'm back. What I wanted to show you is this. I'm gonna tell you the story of how I got to knitting. Never had any intention of knitting, and then last year I bought this hat from Laurel, and you'll have to excuse the appearance. It has been worn a lot. It has gone through everything that I could throw at it. It was a hat that Laurel made, and I purchased it from her. As you can see, she's got the little tag, and wait, she does the button thing so the pom-pom can come off. Awesome. Anyway, I wore this all the time. All the time. It's got sparkle. I don't know if you can see it. It's got sparkle. Love, 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 love. And I kept looking at it going, I wonder if I could do that. And so this was my goal. I wanted to learn to knit just to make this hat. I've done it. So I guess I could give up on the knitting, but I can't because I love the knitting too. So I got the pattern. Now I'm started with the smallest size and I'm working my way up. So this one was done with Charisma Tweed Stripe. It's a number 5, and it's the itty bitty one. And I didn't have to put a button. I did the, you know, the typical bow. Yes. So I made it. Look, I made it. I knitted that. I knitted it. And this was done, this was finished with double pointed needles, which I have to say they weren't difficult. The concept is easy, the idea is easy, but I only have like the 8-inch ones because they're massive, so I couldn't find like 5-inch ones. I mean, I could find them online, but I couldn't find the size that I had for, anyway, long story, I don't have them. So it was okay. But anyway, I made the hat. Oh my God, I love it. So this one was itty bitty, okay? Then I made the medium, and this was made using Lion's Pride wool spun in the color tomato. Now, this was a gift, and I apologize. I don't know. I don't remember who gave it to me. Normally, I like to make a little note as to who gave me this yarn, and I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look at all my videos, and I don't really want to watch myself that much. So if you are the person who gave me this, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I loved this yarn. Loved it. Oh, by the way, I've used this yarn before to crochet, and it's great. Great to crochet with. Hated knitting with it. As you all know, knitting needles are sharp. The splitting was ridiculous. Ridiculous. you have no idea how many times I've thrown this against the wall going, oh, I can't do this is ridiculous. And it was all because of the splitting. Because this one, much better using this yarn. So this yarn was great. I mean, I've crocheted with this yarn before, not this color, but I've crocheted with this yarn before, loved crocheting with it, and now I know I love knitting with it. Anyway, I made this one, and this was the next size up. So, and I put a little brown pom-pom. Yes. So now I've made 2 of this Laurel's hat. The next one, I think this one's just a little too small. Just a little too small. Yeah, it's just an itty bitty too small. So the next one is going to be slightly bigger. Now, I think this one, so this one was the medium, and I think that the reason it came out small is because I used, well, obviously now I know why. I used a smaller needle, and because the yarn is smaller than like the thick yarn. So I will know. But I'm playing. So, and as a matter of fact, a friend of mine who purchases hats for me in the fall, last fall she was looking for smaller hats anyway, so these will come in handy for that. Or maybe I'll just whip off a few more and send them off to Billy. Yeah, I don't know if I want to send it off to Billy. I'm not, I mean, okay. It's hard to tell because this one's really beat up, but I think that Laurel's work is more finesse than mine. So I don't know if I want to send it off or not, but yeah, there's certain parts where obviously, you know, my tension was off, and obviously that's the purling. So, but this, oh, that's what I meant to say. This was done magic loop, and I don't know why I fiddle with DPNs, because the magic loop was amazing. And you know, I was afraid, and I've watched so many videos and I couldn't get it. And then I watched Margaret Olander, sorry, excuse me, but I watched Margaret Olander. She had a video out, tips and tricks with magic loop. And when I first started watching it, she was talking about spatial something or other, and I'm like, math? Come on, I can't do math. But I plotted through that video, and so I have to give Margaret credit for me learning magic loop. She explains it so well, and in a way that it clicked for me. And I just started, and so the whole hat was done with that. No more switching to DPNs. I closed it off with the magic ring. It was awesome. Love it. So now I'm gonna have to get some, because I have a lot of 16-inch circulars, which are fine. I'll just cinch those hats, but then, or switch to longer cables. But yeah, love the magic loop. And like I said, I have to thank I'll leave the link for Margaret's video down below if any of you are learning to knit. To me, and I've watched a lot of like even the grocery girls did a little clip on magic loop, and their video was very good too. And I thought, after I watched it, I thought, I can do this, and I'm watching and I'm trying to do it, and it's still. But then when Margaret did it, I don't know why, Margaret's video just, it clicked with me. It clicked and it worked. So that's what I've got done. Oh, if I was crocheting all that, I would have a lot more hats to show you. I have 2 hats and a lovey in a week's time. But yeah, I did start 2 other projects. Hopefully one will definitely be done by the time I come back. And the other one is, I don't know if you guys remember me telling you that my father-in-law has requested a blanket, and oh my god. So I showed him a few pictures like of stuff that I think he might like, or what I think he's looking for, and there's one chevron blanket that he liked. That's the one he wants. I said, okay, I can do that. And I was on the phone with him talking about sizing, and he's like, oh, but I want, because this is going to go on the back of his couch. So you figure it's a chevron, it's got the points, right? But he wants the colors to go up and down. So each point is one color. I'm like, oh my God, that's sewing. That's panels, and then you sew them together. I don't want to do that. But that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be crocheting them together. So I'm going to make one chevron long strip of one color, next chevron long strip of another color, and then seam them, crochet them together. So I've started that. Anyway, I am done babbling, and I'm enjoying the warm evening. Well, this is not really outside. This is what we call a Muskoka room, but it's actually a screened-in porch. So I'm safe here without the, no bugs. But I'm outside. So anyway, I hope everyone is having a wonderful week, and I guess we will talk soon.